organization with internal controls and internal audit process, we found out that the audit system within the NDC is very weak and complicit, and even the external audit report that we received contains virtually no information for such an organization. 1 trillion in 5 years. 1 trillion and 34 billion in 5 years, 2015 to 2020. Mr. President, the payment of staff for program activities is a major practice, and this does not lead to transparency and audit trail. We found out that in a lot of cases where unjustifiable payments were made to staff of the NDDC, they should be made to refund these monies, because what is good for the goose is good for the gander.
You cannot weep more than the bereaved. I expect a massive action even from the masses in the Niger Delta, because they are specialized in militancy. Why are they sleeping? When you protest against an ill treatment of what belongs to you or what is your right, it's normal. I expect to see a massive protest over this fraud in the Niger Delta Development Commission. But yet nothing is happening because everybody is waiting for his own opportunity. If it comes by me, this is my own time, let me also loot. And all the people involved in this act are people of the Niger Delta.
But you can see and you can imagine where staff who sits at home are paid 1.6 billion naira for just staying at home during COVID-19. If you look at the contents of this report, the president, the interim management committee has spent more money in a period of pandemic where we are all expected to be at home than even the commission that once had the board itself. How can you explain this expenditure of 80 billion? 80 billion in 4 months of pandemic. How can you explain that? And you expect us to be happy with you? We cannot be happy. Therefore, Mr. President, it is better we say the right thing, no matter whose ox is God. We must strengthen our oversight in this agency. We must review the law of NDDC. We must compel people to do what is right for the people of Niger Delta. If you don't set the record straight in NDDC, we have recently passed the Northeast Commission. So if you are not careful with NDDC now, this might snowball into Northeast. And I know that Southeast has come with their own commission. North Central has come with their own commission. Do we need to replace what is happening in the place of Niger Delta in the rest of the commissions?
3.2 billion for medicals. I mean, you can't explain it, Mr. President. This is terrible. And I'm happy that those who are charged with this responsibility are people of Niger Delta. They are no Northern Nigeria or people from Southwest. So you expect them to be extremely patriotic and committed to the welfare of their people. It is painful to see Niger Delta people in penury, and you gave them responsibility over 1 trillion naira went down the drain. Who are you going to hold responsible? Will you say President Buhari has not been fair and just? 81 billion in 6 months, and there's nothing to show for it? Mr. President, this is one of the most terrible crimes anybody can do to a generation. People who have been entrusted to improve the welfare of their people, to improve the life of their people, they now add that to their problem and put them in abject poverty and penury and enslavement. This is one report that the president must act as fast as he can. Because the mantra of President Muhammadu Buhari is to fight corruption. People are dying in this country for 20,000, 50,000 in Niger Delta. People are dying for 30,000 naira. And the man is mismanaged billions of naira. The money that we use to maintain their dogs, human beings cannot have a quarter of that money of maintaining dogs to feed.
Angry because this report is an indictment on all of us. This report is an indictment on the leadership, on the government, on all of us, because we are the trustees of the people. And it is under our watch that all these malfeasance occurred. So what has happened in NDDC, what is happening around, there's a cause for it. It's lack of impunity. When we don't take people accountable for what they're given, when we don't jail them, when we don't take action on them. Yesterday we talked about power. The other day we talked about another section. Is all looting. That's what is happening every day. And we keep struggling here every day, looking for money to give to our people. The level of poverty of this country is getting to an astronomical position right now.
Almost all through this period, those that have been given the responsibility to manage the resources of the NDDC and for the people of the Niger Delta have squandered most of the resources, leaving the region poor and in a very difficult situation. It is our opinion in the National Assembly, particularly in the Senate, that this report has exposed the inefficiencies, the kind of corruption in the NDDC. I am sure that our report will receive the kind of attention that we all desire and expect.